about to paint the town. Let's go. Paint the town. Let's paint the town.
Hi, an irrelevant YouTuber here, and today I just wanted to say a few words about LOONA's current situation. Disclaimer, I do not claim any of these statements as facts. Most of the things I say during the video are pure speculations from fans and opinions from myself. Also, a bit of satire here and there, so don't take me too seriously. Anyways, let's get on with the video.
Hello. Welcome. I wanna try some right now. Hey, let's get it.
I've been following LOONA ever since 2018, so it's been quite a while. I've seen them grow in the past few years and I couldn't be happier for where they are now. But in those few years, I've also been seeing problems with LOONA. Not LOONA as the group, but everything else that revolves around them. LOONA as a group of 12 is an amazing group. We may not see what happens backstage, but from what we see, it seems like they are really good friends and co-workers. It looks like they enjoy performing together, and that's honestly great to see. They've always been talented and are still improving till this day. So, obviously the main problem here isn't LOONA themselves. The main problem here is none other than BBC Entertainment. Yes, what a shocker, I know. We've been shitting on BBC ever since 2018, but hear me out. Let's go on a little field trip. During the pre-debut days, we were pretty much praising BBC and their staff for constantly feeding us with content and literally feeding LOONA with food. I mean, new content every month for the next 1.5 years? That's unheard of. Everything was going well until we reached 2018. The year where LOONA would transition from being a project to an all-out K-pop group. Early complaints started when YY didn't get their own repackaged album, but we just thought it was a part of the lore and we could get it later on in their career, so it wasn't a big deal. Debut era started, and fans were excited. I mean, who wouldn't be? This was 2 years in the making, you just had to be there. The album rollout begun. We got teasers, we got photos, everything was going well. Then the album dropped and it was phenomenal. We got a great album with great songs, everything was fine. Until a new problem arose. Now, I personally don't care that much about line distributions. Especially when it isn't even that bad. Some fans, not just Orbits, are so dramatic about line distributions. A member could get 25 seconds of lines and they'll complain about it because the highest one got 50 seconds. Bitch. That's 25 seconds of a barely 3-minute song from a group with over 40 members. What did you expect? Anyways, this is a whole nother discussion for another day. Okay, back to LOONA. Hi's distribution was fucking horrendous. No, seriously, what the actual fuck is this? She's a main vocalist BBC, but she barely broke a second of lines. This was one of the biggest worries fans had for LOONA. Yes, 12 members for a song, seems impossible, right? We've seen this problem many times, even for groups with a lower member count. But bitch. 71 seconds? That's not even a whole number. This was the last thing we wanted to happen. And it happened. It wasn't the end of the world though. LOONA had just debuted, and the album line distribution itself was more on the fair side of things. Surely the next comeback was going to be better, right? And it surprisingly was. The line distribution was a lot better, the album was also pretty great, the actual premise of the comeback was really good too. Promotions could have been better, but it was an improvement and we love to see it. Right after promotions ended, we got a teaser for the next comeback. They were going to release a ballad album in May of that year, which would be followed by the next album in summer of that year too. They even went to K-Con and was literally the main event. Once again, everything was supposed to go well with LOONA. But it didn't. LOONA didn't get to release La Maison, the summer album was postponed a year later, Harsul went on hiatus, and the main producer of LOONA, the one who literally made the whole project, left the company, and LOONA overall. Okay, a lot to unpack here. All of these events obviously had to do something with the producer leaving. After the producer person left, BBC didn't know what to do with Loona. They lost the literal person who made Loona who they are today, other than the members themselves. Which probably resulted in a 1-year hiatus of doing nothing. We still do not know why he left the company. Orbit say that BBC kicked him out because he was mistreating the girls, forcing Jin Sol to stay blonde forever, forcing Olivia to go on a diet, giving members no lines for hi, even saying he was a creep to the girls and many more negative things. While other Orbit say that it was all BBC's fault, for saying that they didn't like the producer's vision for the group, or maybe BBC was greedy, or maybe because he simply didn't want to work with Loona anymore. Either way, the consequences of everything that happened fell onto Loona. Whoever's fault it was didn't matter because Loona is the victim in all of this. And until this day, they are suffering because of it. Loona had lost a lot. They lost 1 year of their career, 2 years as a full group, a ballad album, and potentially even more, and most importantly their main producer. That meant Loona basically had nothing but their name and their brand. But it's Loona, and Loona won't just back down like that. We knew Loona would come back even better than ever. We just had to wait. After a year of waiting, we got the album. And it was pretty questionable. The title track was definitely something else, and the album was pretty okay at best. One thing is for sure, something felt off. It was definitely different. This was the start of a new era for Loona, and I think, all things considered, is a pretty good start. I'd like to call this the post-Renaissance era of Loona. We would get the same thing a few months later with Midnight, then a few more months with And. With all that, I think Loona has remained relevant in the industry. When it seemed like it was the end for Loona, they picked themselves up and came back better than ever. But if they continue any further with this new direction, I think Loona will never be as big as we want them to be. Out of most big 4th gen groups, I think Loona has had the least growth. The past year, other groups have tried to change their styles, tried other things, doing projects even bigger than themselves. Even newly debuted groups have done more than what Loona has done during the past year. Loona felt like the exact same group they were back in So What? When most of these groups have done more in just 6 months of debuting. Loona had more growth from Hi to Butterfly than from So What to Paint the Town, which was 1/3 of the time they got during this new era. And all of this would be none other than BBC's fault. BBC has failed Loona as a group. They failed to support them, failed to promote them, and probably isn't trying anymore. I'm pretty sure BBC is only keeping Loona for the money and because they had no choice other than disbanding them. Loona went from a passionate project of art to slowly becoming a cash grab brand name. Loona has definitely lost their touch. Some of you are going to say, oh, they are only doing that to garner more fans and possibly fund them better in the future. Yeah sure, So What was definitely a fan favorite, Why Not will surely interest new fans, and Paint the Town is the most original thing ever. Wait, then why is it taking longer for them to blow up? Oh, maybe because their company doesn't even give a shit anymore. Star was one of, if not the best Loona song ever made. Even casual listeners were saying it was godsend. Everyone loved it. But you know what BBC did? Nothing. They gave us an MV and a few stages and that's it. No more promotions after that. Fast forward to 2021, and we finally get OT12 back. Yee. Everyone is happy, the world is breathing again, let us all rejoice. Then they gave us an Everglow track. Absolutely no shade to Everglow, love them and their songs, but that is literally their main concept. They've been doing powerful girl crush anthems since debut and it was intentional. Loona has done Sonatine, Sweet Crazy Love, Hi, Butterfly, and etc. A lot more diverse than most groups these days. But BBC said no, and gave us another Go You I Love Myself Be Yourself Fuck Everyone Else girl crush anthem song. I could make a whole nother video about how oversaturated this specific concept in K-pop is, but you can agree with me that it's overdone. Literally everyone and their mother has made a song like this. And do I even have to mention the line distribution? It's absolutely disgusting to see. It's obvious that they're pushing the more marketable members more and not even trying to give the other some fair treatment. Hell, if one of these days we get a song with just 7 of them singing, I wouldn't even be surprised. And I don't even blame those members at all, because they were just told to do their part. They almost literally have no freedom in their music, not even in their social media. BBC probably has all of them play rock paper scissors, and whoever wins gets to post that day. I'm starting to see that maybe it really was all of BBC's fault. BBC has reduced LOONA to just another girl crush group, and slowly, the whole K-pop industry will see them as just that too. Which makes me so mad, because they are a lot more than that. LOONA, out of all groups ever in K-pop, had the biggest potential. They could have gone even beyond K-pop itself. LOONA could have been the next big thing, but the worst, and most unfortunate thing to ever happen is not the fact their main producer left, or the 1 year they lost, but the fact that they are under BBC. BBC, with all their efforts, isn't capable of handling LOONA, and I'm afraid that they will never escape it. I saw a comment about BBC, and I think this best explains it. BBC isn't a K-pop company. They just happen to have a K-pop group under them. I don't know if companies can buy groups from others. Perhaps something like Hyde would work. Because I really don't see a bright future for LOONA under BBC. Maybe, just maybe, there's a tiny chance that BBC and LOONA can pull off something big. A miracle of some sorts. But until then, the future is uncertain for LOONA. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe LOONA as of right now is producing their best album yet. This one might be the best song they'll ever put out. They might get even more wins this time around. They could even win an award if it's that good. As of writing this script, LOONA has shown snippets of their self-produced songs and has been more active in social media lately. Which could be an indication that BBC is finally working. I really hope that's the case. Because LOONA is a great group, filled with passionate and talented people, with staff working hard day and night for the best of their conditions. If there's anything certain, it's that LOONA won't just fall like that. LOONA has surpassed high standards from fans and the industry. They've proven themselves already. It's just about time that they truly show it to the world. Orbits, and the rest of the world, will wait for that time to come.
Starlight, starlight, with you shining in my mind. Ooh, shine a lighter through the night. Close to me, you are all of me.
I hope you enjoyed that little rant of mine. I'll probably make more of these types of videos in the future because I always got something to say. I also made a tier list video for LOONA title tracks if you want to check it out. Also, subscribe. If not, then don't. Okay, bye.